Hey, Melissa here, Certified Health and Life Coach. Today's my wedding anniversary. 3 whole years, but it's my second marriage. So something I wanted to kind of touch on today is the power of healing and putting yourself first, making you a priority. I spent my whole adult life, almost 2 whole decades, making choices based on fear, based on anxiety, based on all this stuff that I dragged around with me from childhood that kept me continuously, time after time, making decisions in relationships where it was toxic, where it didn't serve me, where I didn't feel good and I couldn't be myself. Now, it took a good 40 years of my life to, lots of therapy sessions, a 2-month solo trip to Indonesia back in 2019, and a lot of walking and reading and journaling and taking care of myself physically and mentally to get to the place where I could first choose me. And then from that place, I chose a partner instead of a project for the first time ever. How incredible, right? So if you are in the throes of a relationship that is really toxic and you're feeling really disconnected from yourself, or if you've just gone through a divorce or a separation and you're feeling the anxiety and the angst of being on your own again, and will I ever find someone else? Do I even want anyone else ever again, depending on the situation you came out of? I'm here to say that the very first thing that you really, really should look into is healing yourself. I know going to Indonesia for 2 months is not feasible for everyone, but there's so many things that you can do where you are. But you need to find the space for it, and you gotta dig in. It's not going to be pretty. Some of it's going to be pretty ugly. Sorry, my dog just fell off the couch. She's okay. So the magic that can come from you doing that work and learning to love yourself and recognizing that, I've made some doozy choices in my adult life, right? Forgive yourself for that, because that's who you were and you did that for a reason, and it was coming from somewhere deep down, way beyond that relationship. So forgive yourself for that, but take yourself from where you are right now and go forward. And maybe the future is you find another partner, a good part, like an actual partner, an equal in every sense of the word. And maybe it's that you choose you and you're just very happy with your dog or your cat or your friend circle, your family, whatever that is. When you feel whole, when you feel healed, when you feel like you've got this, right? Just everything opens up for you. I swore I would never get married again, but what I was actually swearing off was being someone I didn't know who, I didn't recognize who I was, and I didn't really like her, right? I was making myself likable to everyone else, and then the irony is that I didn't like her. So I had to face some tough truths. I learned to like myself, and guess what? When you like yourself, you're just going to figure out who's going to like you for who you are, and the ones who don't like you, bye, right? We don't need that in our lives. It does you a big favor. You don't have to figure out who's with you and who's not. They'll walk away for you. Anyway, that's my unscripted chat for today, and I hope that you take something from this, and maybe there's just one small step that you can take today, just one teeny tiny step that can put you on a path towards figuring out who you truly are and what needs to be healed and what needs to be hugged and nurtured, and where you can go from there. I promise you it's pretty great. So until the next video, I'll see ya.